Hey everyone, I'm here with Thien right now, and we're gonna check out his amazing mango yard. He's pretty famous around here for rescuing trees. If you guys haven't seen it, he's been rescuing wax jambus, you're talking about atomorias, citrus, and mango. For this, we're gonna just cover kind of like his mango trees and just kind of hear a little bit about how he does it, how he kind of goes about grafting it, how he goes about digging it, and let's kind of get started. So how long have you been kind of growing mangoes?
Um, I think I've been growing maybe about 4 years, 3, 4 years. Yeah.
And these are all transplants, so you kind of figure out like a, I guess like a garden hack. Like all of us are spending like decades trying to get the mango large.
Yeah, I see people do with Cherry Moria and they graft Atamoria on top of that. And I did a few Cherry Moria and I see they grow really well. So I figured this could be, applied to mangoes. So I try with mangoes and I thought it was going to be hard, but they're actually very resilient tree. And this is maybe 2.5 year transplant, and I grafted maybe about 2 years ago.
Oh,
And this is lemon zest that hanging. It had maybe 2 dozen fruits, yeah, but then a lot of them are nubbin, so they. Oh yeah, you can see one right there. You see it? I think
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this one's good. Yeah, you could try. That's
Thanks.
yeah. Usually nubbins and
Yeah, usually nubbins have like really good flavor too, even though it's small. So is this just a graft of lemon zest and maha? What's the kind of varieties on here?
lemon zest.
Is this lemon zest right here?
Yeah, lemon zest is this one right here. You see how vigorous it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right next to it's maha, so equally as vigorous. This is Bram Kimu and Pimse Moon to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these all look like they won't get larger, but they are pretty good size.
Yeah, yeah.
They're gonna be very tasty.
This one too here. All this is maha.
Yeah, so your
Cauliflower
maha is blooming right now, which is very unusual. I have some tree. The only tree in my yard right now that's blooming is a Nam Dak Mai. So I haven't had my maha doesn't bloom, but I'm pretty sure there's at least like 3 strains of these maha out there, and all your maha is blooming. And I know that like other people that have this strain also is blooming too.
Yeah.
So it's very, very interesting. I think these are gonna be.
Can you tell which strain this is? Maha.
I don't. I mean, they all kind of look the same. They all have like a vigorous, upright
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah.
But what you could tell from some of them, like at least the strain I have got fruits on, it doesn't have any kind of strong aroma,
Yeah.
like when it's ripe. But the true maha, from what my understanding is, that has a really strong aroma. So that's pretty cool. I mean, this is heavy bloom set.
I didn't spray anything, but it seemed like.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at this time of the year, you probably don't need to spray anything to get like healthy fruits.
Yeah.
So
So this tree is also another Manila. I dig it maybe around January, February. It was close to 10 feet tall.
oh,
We're sorry, somewhat. It was buried with the pot, so I just dig it out and push graft to it because I didn't want to waste another year. And it seemed to callus over. It's even setting fruits too. So this is probably within a month of me digging it out. I grafted right away.
oh, okay.
And I already have fruit already. This is probably the fastest I ever transplant and graft at the same time.
And is that because of the approach graft, you think?
Yeah, approach graft. It's a one way to get up, almost 99%.
So when you dig these mangoes, how difficult do you think it is in terms of, like, if someone wanted to do the same thing, how difficult is it to dig a mango rootstock, like in comparison to like other trees? Like, is it tough roots? Like, you need like some...
the root is very thick, especially some of these older trees. You need a reciprocating saw or a chainsaw to cut the roots. It's kind of like as difficult as citrus. It's thick. It's not easy to cut with a sharp spade. You need a saw to cut the root. The root's very thick, and sometimes it's maybe something like this would probably be at least 2 inch in diameter. The roots.
Oh wow.
I think the hardest part is getting the taproot too, because you have to dig underneath of it and just cut it. But you want to cut it long enough that it's not too close to the trunk.
So you're trying to save as much as the taproot as you want.
The more that
need
you
to-
save the root, the less transplant shock is gonna get, and the faster it rebound.
And then I seen you wrap like the trunks with like the heating cables.
Oh yeah.
And that's what's brilliant. I haven't,
I do
hadn't
this
seen
tree.
that before.
I do this
And it seems to at least kind of help them kind of recover a lot faster, because we do have some friends who have dug up trees, right?
Yeah.
But it's mostly like they dug it up and put it in pots. They haven't really done like all the care that I've seen you do, where you're wrapping it, keeping it heated. And yours definitely been flushes a lot more faster, a lot more vigorously too. They seem to recover faster.
Yes, like some of this tree, like you dig whatever people want to give it away, and sometimes that might fall into like during fall or early winter. So you gotta have some kind of coat protections with it. I like to put heating cable all around. You could tell like the one that you get from the and then you could put on a smart timer to turn on a specific time when it's cold, like usually midnight to 7 and 8 a.m. And this tree's only been a year old.
Oh, this is only, whoa.
1 year old, that's it.
And when did you make these grafts?
I made this graft during the winter, December.
This December?
Yeah, I think, or January. Yeah, you see how small it is? That's the original science right
okay.
there. And look at this orange sherbet now. It's like branching everywhere.
So this was grafted in December, and this one the one in your garage, right?
No.
No.
This one is has always been outdoor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this graft was made December?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of
This is
growth.
orange sherbet. How vigorous it is.
Yeah.
And it's probably like maybe 2-3 months after I dig it out, and I see it grown so well. It's like, oh, let me experiment and try grafting during winter, which you should never attempt it unless you have a greenhouse.
Greenhouse or garage? You don't have a
Yeah.
greenhouse, but you've
Yeah.
been doing it in like garages or
Yeah.
earlier you had like a setup where you had like plastic over this and
Yeah.
like heating cables and like an incandescent light. So that looks awesome. That's an orange sherbet. What about these other grafts right here?
That's sweet tart.
Sweet tart.
Grafted
Nice.
around the same time too. And that one is your sugar loaf right there.
Oh,
I
okay.
just grafted recently.
Nice. Nice. This looks great.
Yeah.
You plan to put this one into the ground?
Yeah.
'Cause
Eventually, I'll have it in the ground. But yeah, orange sherbet's going really well. I'm surprised how well it does.
Yeah, I'm surprised how much it grew, this orange sherbet. Did this came from like Florida, Thien?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Actually, that's another challenge too. I bought sirens during the winter to graft during the winter, and surprisingly, it took.
Yeah. Looks awesome. All right. So let's go to the next tree. All right, guys, we are at the next tree. So this one, when did you dig this one up?
This one was a dig. I traded with a friend. He wasn't into mango. He liked Thai ruby seedless guava, so we make a swap. It was already in a 100-gallon container. And, yeah,
okay.
it was a Manila rootstock though. So I grafted this maha recently, maybe a couple months ago, and then I have sugarloaf that you gave me, carry.
Oh, okay. This sugarloaf's doing a lot more vigorously than the other one.
Yeah.
And here's the carry.
Yeah, this area get really intense sun, like
Yeah.
4 days sun, so that's why it's.
I'm noticing like some of the burns on
It's probably the
some of
hottest,
the new leaves.
hottest part of the yard too. And then,
You know, I like these kind of like braces that you made for these.
yeah.
Because I've done some bark grafting in the past before,
Yeah.
and I always found it kind of hard to keep when it grows, because on the bark graft they seem to grow a lot more faster and more vigorously than just than just letting a sucker grow out and grafting it.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they grow too fast and it's like they tend to want to break and
Yeah.
stuff. I never thought about putting a brace on like this. So this is pretty brilliant. I always had to kind of cut them or trim them, but I like these braces that you put on them, especially when they're growing way too vigorously, and you kind of have to keep it from snapping off until they kind of fully heal.
I've seen friends and also internet posts where people have like fruits, or let's say like they have a strong Santa Ana wind, and that's, you know, it could easily snap the graft. Or sometimes they have kids that play ball, and then sometimes they hit a ball into it.
Yeah.
You know, there goes all your hard work.
I know, especially you spend all those months
Yeah.
pampering this graft,
Exactly.
and then it snaps.
Exactly. So I already exercise precautions when it comes to grafting.
Very cool, very cool. The height of this one's really nice. I think
Yeah.
like you could kind of let it start. Like even the fruit hangs from here, it won't touch the ground. It's
This
kind of
one-
nice.
This one just grafted a couple days ago, but M4.
Oh, okay, okay. M4 is a great one. Hopefully these all kind of end up taking for you.
Yeah, just need one. That should be enough.
And do you use just like buddy tape on all this?
Buddy tape only the Thien,
Okay.
otherwise too wasteful.
And then-
then paraffin.
Paraffin on
Yeah.
that. Got you. Okay. And then afterwards, when do you apply? I noticed you apply some of the tar.
Once I see start budding out leaf and stuff like that, then I just apply this for extra protection.
Okay.
But I don't do it right away because it's got trap the moisture and everything like that. I see it could grow mold.
Yeah, I do use this too, but after the graft takes.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, next tree. All right, this is the next tree. This is a more recent one.
Yeah, this one maybe about 4 months ago. It has a lot of, I think it's Manila. It has a lot of powdery mildew. All this is new growth already, but so it's strong enough that I could start grafting. So I graft more M4 to it, and then eventually I'm gonna graft peach cobbler to the side
Okay.
branch right here.
Okay, with a white graft right here.
White graft. Yeah.
What about this one? This one's really nice right here. What do you
Oh
plan
yeah,
to do with
smell
that?
the leaves.
Oh,
You can take any leaf, doesn't matter.
I'll come back and smell this one.
Yeah,
I
this
think
one smells really piney.
really piney. Yeah, I think this one has a little bit of. Usually I try to get like a new growth,
Oh,
which kind of you get a stronger smell off of it. Wow, this one's really good. This is a really nice smell.
yeah, it's like
This is what I kind of group into like the Alfonso flavor profile.
yeah.
It's not-
It's like intensely. I never smell a mango this intensely.
Yeah, this is
Piney.
like a kind of like more like like the queso and the Alfonso.
Yeah.
Huh. That's very interesting. I wonder what kind of. This was a Manila?
That's what I thought.
Huh. Very interesting.
Yeah.
And were the leaves darker red when they flush or lighter like this?
It's just like that. I didn't see any
Oh,
red.
okay.
Well, I don't know this Manila for sure,
Yeah.
but it was dig out from somewhere in near Redondo Beach, and it was
Oh, okay.
prone to powdery mildew, so it, you know.
Interesting. Yeah, because you showed me the
Yeah.
when it had powdery mildew, it was like
Yeah, everywhere.
covered everywhere. Interesting. The leaves, the fruit seems pretty like it would be pretty unique. Okay.
I had to cut off all the old branches because it was powdered mildew magnet, and now it seems to do okay.
Yeah. Very interesting. Well, it looks like a solid rootstock.
Yeah, definitely, especially once M4 take.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out the next one. All right. What you got grafted here?
I got coconut cream and orange sherbet.
Oh,
I
that's-
just grafted this not too long ago, so.
yeah, the push is not that great on this. Sometimes these make it, sometimes these don't. But I think this one in the back, that one looks like it's gonna be a solid push.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the bud looks really huge.
Yeah. It's been kind of like gloomy the last.
The last month.
Yeah, so it probably doesn't have enough heat.
And this was a recent rescue too, or you kind
Yeah,
of holding on to
it
it?
is. This maybe around. It was like 10 foot tall, when I dig it out, it was fruiting too, but I have to make the sacrifice. And but this one is maybe around March when I dig it out.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty. Well, that's really recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, this smells like your typical.
All right.
You can smell it's kind of like the skunky.
Oh, yeah,
I describe
yeah,
it as
yeah.
like a skunky terpenes versus kind of like a pleasant kind
Got
of
it. Yeah.
kind of saffron or like cooking spice smell
Yeah.
to it. Nice. All right. Here's the next one.
This one, tree I dig out like maybe 3 years ago was doing really good. I keep cutting back to graft it, but for some reason this one is already resistant to grafting, and it's probably killed my success rate. 'Cause-
Yeah, I first seen this tree when it was in the ground a few years ago, and you said you attempted several grafts,
yeah.
and they just wouldn't take, and it looks like these aren't taking again.
At
They're
least
kind of
2
like
dozen.
the-
2 dozen. Yeah.
2 dozen tries.
Yeah. So
Oh my
I
gosh.
next time I'm gonna try to approach graft.
Approach graft.
Sweet Thai and sugar love or M4 orange sherbet, something like that.
Yeah, because unfortunately these don't look like they're gonna make it either.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, this one's shriveling up already too. Wow. I mean, it has 3 nice,
It's decent
trunks.
sized trunk.
Yeah, decent
it's
sized
just,
trunk.
it's very resistant grafting. It's like
Yeah, you run into that sometimes. I don't know why. I've had I have one tree right now that's was pretty tough to graft, and it just kind of totally messed up the shape of my tree because I kept on trying and trying to get it to hold. I finally got some grafts on it, but it took longer than it should have.
yeah.
Very cool.
That's
Next
my
one.
biggest one, I think. This
You-
one,
You think the trunk on his big? No, the other one's bigger, right?
no, this one's big.
This one's bigger trunk.
You see it sideways?
Oh, okay. Let me go on the other side. Oh,
Look at that. This one, I think, is 30-year-old and maybe about
30 years old.
probably
Wow.
30
Yeah.
feet too.
30 feet.
Yeah, I just use a chainsaw and cut his back as far back as possible. But yeah, it was a huge branch right here too. But I wanted to have
Yeah.
a look a certain way, and yeah, so I graft cac that you gave me. Thank you, Richard. And then Super Julie cac too. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Super Julie's doing well too.
yeah. This one is the one that's small enough that I put inside my garage. It was growing like so well, which is
I'm
think
glad
it
you.
does in
Yeah, I'm
Christmas
glad you had no issue with this. Have you ever had any transplant that has died on you?
It did.
my
The tree wasn't doing great. So it didn't have any leaf or anything like that. So, but I figured I'd just take a chance on it. But yeah.
Was that the only one? One lost? out
Yeah,
of all
one
these?
loss. And then I didn't transplant this tree, but I bought it from somebody who was moving to Florida, and he dig it out, a turpentine Maha Chinook, and within maybe a month it died. So that wasn't my fault, but I noticed that for turpentine rootstock, it's not very resilient to transplant.
They're a bit more sensitive.
It's more sensitive, yeah. But it seemed like it's even though it's a very small tree, like so you could get a lot of root, but for some reason it still wouldn't survive.
This one looks good too.
Yeah.
I like the shape of this. It's gonna
Can you
be
believe it? This is only 3 months.
3 months?
3 months, and sorry, 3 flush already.
Oh wow! Here's
Cactus,
the
so
graft.
I think it's a combination of the rootstock, the vigorous variety, and it's just doing so well.
Yeah, some of these. I think I gave you these really thick,
Yeah,
sharpie sized
Yeah,
scions.
yeah.
Like for the most part, you don't have much use of it because it's so huge
Yeah.
and thick. But
Not
with the
me.
bark graft, it's perfect for it. Nice.
Yeah, this might be the hardest graft I ever do because
Because of how thick it was.
yeah, once mango gets to a certain size, they have this like thick bark, maybe at least like half an inch thick, and it's not easy to peel back like Cherimoria, Altamoria, Guava, or even the smaller mango graft. This one's really hard. It's like you can't peel it off your fingers. You have to use a chisel to peel it off.
Does it break when you use the chisel?
It does. If you are too aggressive with it, it could just peel back and break it. But I want to use the bark in order to have some pressure on the
Yeah,
scions.
yeah, it helps with the pressure and
yeah,
insulation a little bit too and stuff. Nice. Wow, yeah, this is the biggest one. Cool. Are you gonna try anything else on this branch?
No, I think whatever variety that I grow, both Cac and Super Julie, it's gonna dwarf it, and there's no chance of taking it.
Yeah, you have to put probably another vigorous variety on here.
I figure I'll spend my time digging another mango.
All right. Well, thanks, Thien. This was great.
Oh, one more.
Oh, you got one more?
Yeah.
Well, let's keep going. I totally forgot about this one. How could I have forgot about this? This is, you were saying this was your oldest? Or the one you had the longest, right?
Yeah, this is my first love. The one that I got started growing mango. I saw someone giving out a free tree. They didn't know what it was, and I saw a bunch of fruit, and they told me it's free because they're gonna redo the landscaping. So this one I dig it out maybe about 4 years, the oldest one, and I graft. Those are sweet tart. This may be like a 2-year-old graft, but look at all the fruits they have already for a 2-year-old graft behind too.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah. So this one has sweet tart, Maha Chinook, all the ones that are flowering, Maha Chinook. I have caterpillar lock. I have Cal Savoy, but it's crack.
Is this one the Council Boy?
I had Pickering.
I'm surprised the Pickering died back.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's probably because there's too many vigorous varieties that's
Yeah, it probably can't keep up.
Yeah.
So on this one, again, all the blooms is Maha?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, it has one Maha over there too. Oh, fruits. Yeah, you could tell me. Oh, this one I got that lock right here. Oh no! Dropped. Oh.
I mean, this looks like a Maha.
Yeah.
How skinny it is and shaped it is. Everything about it looks like a Maha.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit, you know, kind of like on a smaller size. But yeah, I mean, it's strange. My Maha does not bloom at all at this time of the year. So I was able to graft like one of yours onto my tree, and I want to see how it does in the future, like if it's kind of start blooming like this. Because the thing about these late bloom is like your fruit's not going to ripen by the end of this year. It's probably going to ripen like January or February. So the fruit might be not as sweet. We're not sure, like, you know, because it's not as hot. But you have, like, if you like green mangoes, you have some through winter. It's pretty awesome. And this is just like man, that means you only started like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
This is a crazy garden hack, guys. Save you guys like tons of times and decades.
And money.
And money. You just gotta put in the sweat and to, you know, dig out the tree and everything to work. Very cool. But thanks, Thien. This was awesome. Thanks for sharing your knowledge on how to do these top work and how you've been digging up the mango trees and these rescues. Right. Thanks, everyone.